Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel Mo Digging. It's good to see you once again. Well, this week I'm going to go hunt some old spots, places I've been before, and I'm going to dig a lot of trash signals. So hopefully we'll find some interesting relics to share with you guys. For right now, we're going to get straight to metal detecting. Hello and welcome back everybody. It has been kind of a slow week so far, but I just got my first wheat penny for the week, it looks like. I'm going to put a little bit of water on this and maybe we'll get a date off of it. It was probably like 4 inches down. Kind of a dark wheat penny, looks like. 44, I think that is. Man, the ground here really messed it up. That or it's got some fire damage, but got our first older coin of the week. I got a little bit of clad change. I'm up to $1 now, I think. But we'll take a weedy. Let's keep on detecting. Boy, I thought I had some gold here. Take a look at this. It was just below the grass. In fact, part of it was actually sticking out of the grass. Little bracelet here. Thought I had some gold. It's marked Kendra Scott. So it's kind of a designery bracelet. Don't think it's any kind of semi or precious metal, but we'll take it. Got a little bit of jewelry this week so far. I had a pretty interesting find a few moments ago. Unfortunately, it was in the rock, so it got a little broken up coming out of the ground, but that's an old reed, a brass reed for an instrument like a little hand organ or something of that nature. So it's kind of neat. That's probably got quite a bit of age to it, over 100 years. But just got a mid-70s signal right here. And as you can see, it looks to be a toy car. I haven't pulled it out yet. Let's see what we got here. I think it's a toy car. Maybe. Well, that's different. Looks to be a little forklift. Never found one of those before. That's certainly a different find. Pretty cool, though. Looks to be Matchbox, 2014, so it's not terribly old, less than 10 years. But it's got some dirt in it. Hopefully I'll clean that up and give that away. Let's keep on detecting. Well, just a few minutes ago, I managed to get my first key for the week. Nothing terribly special, just a little modern house key sitting in the grass. Hasn't been out here very long. But I was going to show you guys this other find that I popped out of the ground at a few inches. I just got my first flat button for the week too. Let me zoom in just a little bit. That's a neat little find. It's definitely 1800s. It was a little tiny 68 signal on the Fisher Goldbug Pro. I popped it out of the ground in an area where it was really dark, so I brought it over here to inspect it just a little bit better. Don't think I see anything on there. Don't know if there's a maker's mark on it, but that's a neat little flat button. Haven't found one of those in a little bit of time. So we're going to take that and keep on hunting and hopefully find a few other old things this week. Well, this is why it's important to go low and slow out here when you're metal detecting. I've been digging trash for over an hour now, and I just got myself a really faint 84 signal. Pop my plug, and I've got a silver dime sitting here. So let's take a look together. What's really neat too is I actually dug my only Carson City coin on the same hillside last year, but I've already looked at it, and this is not a Carson City. Here it is, it's right there. We got ourselves a Roosevelt dime, a little silver dime. Let's set this right here and splash some water on it. The soil out here is really muddy, or really full of clay, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to come back to you guys probably. Oh, it is a last year silver dime, 1964. That is awesome. They made lots and lots of these because they were using up all the silver in that last year that they produced constitutional coinage, silver coinage. So not a bad find. I'll take a little bit of silver. That is awesome. Well, this is why you always go back over your holes, because I got that silver dime out right there, and I got a nickel signal over there. And sure enough, I got another coin out of this little spill. And wouldn't you know it, it's a 1964 Jefferson Nickel. So little coin spill from that year, which is kind of cool. What's neat to think too, this is the last year they made silver coins in terms of like silver dimes and nickels. And if this coin spill had been a year later in 1965, this would have been a copper nickel clad dime. So pretty neat, a little coin spill from 1964. So we'll take it. Oh man, it's always funny when they're just sitting there waiting for you. Didn't even have to go over this one with my metal detector. It was just sitting there waiting for me. There's a ring pull tab. I've got lots and lots of these this week, so haven't found any gold, but I'm trying. Thought I would show you guys this. I just got myself a relatively deep nickel signal and popped my plug, and I could see there was some discolored soil there, and I dug around a little bit more and popped it out, and I've actually got it here in my hand. Man, I wish this was a buffalo. It's a second year Jefferson Nickel, a 1939. It's a Jefferson that doesn't come out of the ground very often in those early years. It is still a cool coin, but man, if it was just a little bit older, just even a year older, 38 was a transitional year. They made buffaloes and Jeffersons, so still a neat coin though. We'll take it. Wow, well, very, very unexpectedly, I think I have old military. Let's take a look at this. It was not very deep. In fact, right over here at about the same depth, I just pulled out a pull tab. But right here, I've got a two-piece button that I've already kind of taken a look at, and I think it's an old military button. This is cool. Like I said, two-piece button. I think there may be an eagle on there. Give me just a moment to clean that up. That is really interesting. Wow, would you take a look at that? That is a beautiful piece of American history. Looks to be a general service button from the American Civil War. That is really neat. I guess it could be a little bit later, maybe from the American Indian Wars. Hopefully I'll be able to post that and somebody can give me a little bit more information. But that is a really neat piece of American history. I've actually dug up a few dozen of these over the years, but never in this area, surprisingly. So I will gladly take it. That is a neat, neat piece of American history, as I said. Can't believe I found it where I did. That is pretty cool. Old Militaria, I will always take it. So let's keep on detecting. This was an ugly, jumpy signal, but it looks like I just got myself a pocket knife sticking out of my plug right here. Don't think it's terribly old, and it's in pretty bad shape. But yeah, a little pocket knife there. Been out here for quite a while. Well guys, I don't know what I have here. Could it potentially be gold? Let's take a look together. This was an ugly signal at about 6 inches down. You can see where it's kind of discolored down here. But I just popped this out. There's like some fragments of a chain. Yeah, it's really fragmented, but this is the part that I'm most interested in. Is this possibly a little piece of gold? I don't know. It looks pretty good. Could be gold. It's got some markings on it. What the heck is this though? I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know what that is. Give me just a moment. I'll clean that up. That is pretty cool looking. And it looks to be of some age. Well, I just brought this interesting piece of jewelry up to my car and cleaned it up a little bit. There's the pieces of chain that I was able to salvage. On the back here, it looks like it says Forsner 1/20th gold filled. So it's just plated, unfortunately. It's not solid gold, but it is a pretty cool piece of jewelry. Not sure what it's meant to represent. It almost looks like there's a little bell on the bottom of this or something like that. It's certainly an odd piece of jewelry. If anybody knows anything about it, I'd love for you to tell me. So we'll take it and get back to hunting around a little bit. Well, everybody, I've been wanting to call it a day for 2 hours now, but I was hoping to find at least one more interesting to share with you guys. Here's some stuff that I've found in the interim. Gosh, I pulled that out of the ground. I was hoping I found some gold, but it looks to be just some costume jewelry, an earring there. I got myself a rolled up or folded up Pringles lid from quite a while ago. It's got to be at least 20 or 30 years old, so that's kind of interesting. Got this interesting bottle cap a little while ago. Trial offer, 25 cents. Kind of odd. But right here, I just got a little coin spill. Let's see, I got a clad American dime, I think that is. Yeah. But right here is kind of an interesting foreign coin. There you go. It's a Canadian penny from, I think, 1964. So we're a long ways from Canada. Not a terribly rare find, but I'm getting pretty tired, and I think I'm going to call it a day. So can't complain too much. Found a little bit of silver and a few cool relics to share with you guys. All right, everybody, I'm back at the house, so let's go over all my finds from the last week. Well, there she is, folks. A pretty full board of stuff. We're going to come over here first and just look at the trash. There's all my garbage from actually last week and this week. So if you're going to go out and metal detect, take as much garbage with you as you can. Like I always say, it really does protect the hobby. Lots and lots of garbage removed this week. But we're going to come back over here and look at all this stuff. There is my pull tabs. Can you tell I was looking for gold? I was digging all the low tones and mid tones because there's a lot of people that just dig the high tones, but I dug up probably over 100 pull tabs this week. Lots and lots of work there. Got a little bit of change this week. I think I found about $6 in change. Not spectacular. I detected for about 9 hours this week, so I was making less than $1 an hour in terms of change. Here's my copper pennies and zinc pennies, and then I got myself some clad dimes, nickels, and quarters. I ended up with actually 20 nickels. There's the 20th right there, my 1939. Pretty destroyed pocket knife. Got a Pringles can top there. This is part of a cap gun, which is kind of cool. Copper wire, some shotgun shells, earring. There's that little toy, which is kind of cool. Cleaned up all right. I'll be able to give that away. Got a little bracelet here, kind of neat. Cleaned up okay. Kendra Scott. I don't know if somebody's going to want that, but it is a neat little find. Got an e-cig, pretty common find. Fishing lure, jeans thing. I ended up with 2 keys this week. I showed you guys that one, but I did find 2 of them this week. Got a few bottle caps there, aluminum bottle caps. I got 1 zip tab. That's from the early 1960s. Dug up all these pull tabs and only got 1 zip tab. What else do we have? Gosh, I dug this up and thought I had a silver coin. It's just part of the tail. My friend used to call it the beaver tail of a ring pull tab right there. I did get myself 1 reed from an old like hand organ. That's like 1800s. A earring. Not sure what this is. Some sort of little pendant or something like that. It's got a little bit of gold plating, but kind of a neat find. Thought I had myself a nice piece of gold, but not to be this week, unfortunately. There's another kind of junky piece of jewelry. I did manage to find 1 ring this week, kind of a junky modern ring, costume ring. What else? Got one lead sinker. That 39 Jefferson is kind of cool. Don't find those too often. I got a little peace symbol there. This was actually a find at the store. It was stuck in the coin return machine. A steel penny from 1943. So just kind of a cool find. Didn't find it detecting. I got just 1 wheat penny this week, surprisingly. Pretty rough shape, too. 1944. Got myself a Missouri sales tax token. Zinc. That's pretty neat. Rough shape, though. Man, you can barely see anything on there. Got myself a 1963 Canadian penny, or cent, I should say. Here's the queen on there. Got a little bit of religion this week. That was just barely below the grass layer. Cross there. Got some silver, thank God. 1964 Roosevelt dime, Denver Mint. So a little bit of silver. That's not bad. And I got a flat button. So a little bit of 1800s there. But the big surprise this week was this. Can't believe it. I was digging up all these trash signals, and this sounded just like all those other pull tabs. But I managed to get a little bit of old Militaria. That's a Civil War era general service button that says extra quality on the reverse. It's in pretty decent shape. It's got a little dent there, but I will happily take it. That's definitely my favorite find of the week. All in all, we did pretty well. I can't complain too much. Once again, I really appreciate you guys watching the channel. We had a lot of fun this week and found some pretty cool relics. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy what I'm doing, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye now.